Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the Sony Xperia E3 with me, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look. And this Xperia E3 is an entry level mid-range Android phone by Sony, and I have the dual SIM variant, and actually we do get it in two varieties. That's the single SIM or the dual SIM. Let's just open this up, and before I open it up, let me show you what's there on the box. It gives us an idea that we have it in multiple colors. This is the yellow color, black, white. The one we have is black color one. And regarding the pricing, the price quoted on the box is 12,990, but this product is available in India for around 11,500 to 12,000. I'll have the link for Flipkart in the YouTube show notes. So let's quickly break open the seal and let's have a look at this device. And we have the device itself. I'll keep that to the side. Let's actually look at what else do we get. Let me just take out everything. And we have some startup guide. It says the model number, and this is in black and white color. Gives you a brief idea about the device, how to put in the SIM cards. Again, this is the dual SIM variant that we have. Let me keep these things to the side. Warranty card, etc. I'll keep all these things to the side. This is the warranty statement. This is the power brick. We have a USB slot. And we also have the Sony branding over here. We also do get a headset, and it also has a button here to take or end call. So a microphone is also there, but it's just ordinary, not in ear type. And this is the USB to micro USB cable. So let me keep these things to the side and let's look at the handset itself. So here we have the handset itself, and it sports a 4.5-inch screen. Let me actually take this out, and the battery is actually sealed inside, but we can open the back cover. Let me pry it open, and as you can see, we can add our two SIM cards over here, and we can also add a micro SD card. Micro SD cards up to 32 gigs are supported. Let's just add the 16 gig SD card, and the rear facing camera is a 5 megapixel shooter. We also have a LED notification light, and we do also have a secondary microphone, so that is interesting. And if you look closely, it says N, so NFC support is also there, so that's nice. And we have the Sony branding and the Xperia branding. So the speaker is here at the bottom. On the front it just says Sony. We have the earpiece. The front facing camera is just a VGA camera. We have the sticker for dual SIM, and again the screen is a 4.5-inch screen. I'm just going to do the first boot for this device now, and let me give you a physical overview by the time it boots. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. On this end we have the power button, the volume rocker, and on the bottom nothing. On this end we have the micro USB slot that will be used for charging this device. So this is the first boot. The screen is a 4.5-inch screen, and the screen resolution is 480 by 854 pixels. So it's not a HD screen. Oops, let's see. And this is the first boot. Let's just quickly set this up. And we are set up. Let me just quickly adjust the brightness. As you can see, we also have the auto brightness sensor on this device. As you can see, let me just again go there. Let's put it on auto, but on the auto brightness setting, it's pretty dull. So let's just keep it on manual as of now. Again, looks like typical Sony skin that we have seen on many Xperia devices. And regarding the processor, it's powered by a 1.2 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset. That's a quad-core processor. It's the same one that was found on the Moto G first generation and second generation. The GPU is the Adreno 305, and it has 1 GB of RAM. So in terms of specs, it's pretty decent. And let's look at the viewing angles of this device. The viewing angles are also actually pretty decent, and not the best I would say, but pretty decent in my opinion. Let's look at the Android version that we get. Let's go to the settings. Let's just go down, and if we go to about, as you can see, it's running the Android version 4.4.2 KitKat. It's not the latest version, but it is 4.4.2. And regarding internal storage, let's also look at that one. We do get just 4 gigs of internal storage, so that is one con that we have. I haven't installed anything yet, and as you can see, out of that we do get just 1.23 gigs of space available out of that 4 gigs. So it's actually pretty less. Let's see, it says it has a lot of apps installed. Yes. So yeah, we do have a lot of junkware that is installed. That is also taking a lot of space on this device. Let's look at the apps. And we do have this quick gesture using which you can easily access the apps. But these are the apps that are installed. As you can see, Facebook was pre-installed. And there is quite a bit of bloatware that is pre-installed on this device, like BigFlix, Box, LinkedIn, and all those things. I'll check in my full review if I'm able to uninstall some of these bloatware that is pre-installed, because they do take up internal storage, which is a bit limited. Another interesting thing is that this device does support this small apps, and you can use this for sort of multitasking. As you can see, I'll just open up this one also. And actually we can run multiple, this is the browser, quick browser, and this is the calculator. So that's pretty nice. Let me actually quickly connect to my Wi-Fi network, and then we'll check the web browsing also. And it connected to my Wi-Fi network, and it is connected. And let's see if we get this gesture. Yes, using this you can add extra home screens and widgets, etc. Let's just go back and let's fire up the web browser on this one. We have Chrome web browser pre-installed, so let's try that. And let's go to techmeme.com. This is the default keyboard that we get. Oops, I have to accept that. Let's continue now. Let's go to techmeme.com. One thing I notice is that the keyboard gives you haptic feedback, but the haptic feedback was not that great. It was just vibrating the entire device, in my opinion. Let me just go back and let's force it to the desktop mode. Again, the screen is not a very, high resolution screen, but I would say it is sort of decent enough. And as you can see, we are in the full desktop mode and it is handling it fine. Let's also go to this news.com. Again, I don't like the haptic feedback. I'll check if you can disable that, but it gives a very cheap feeling. The entire bottom portion is vibrating when I was using the keyboard. And this is in the full desktop mode, and it's handling it actually pretty decently, I would say. It has 1 gig of RAM, and that Snapdragon 400 chipset, that's a quad-core processor, is handling web browsing without any issues. Also in gaming, it should do pretty good because it has the Adreno 305 GPU. Again, I'll test that in my full review. Let's also quickly look at the camera on this device. Let's place some objects and let's fire up the camera app. And as you can see, we do have that tap to focus. Let me take this one more shot. Not the fastest shutter, I would say. Let me try to focus again. And let's look at the shot. Let's use the album. And this one actually came out to be okay, I would say. Here I see a lot of noise in this picture, so I will test the camera a lot more. This came out to be a little bit blurry, so mixed thoughts regarding the camera. Initial impressions, I would say. Your hands should be pretty steady to get decent shots. Again, I'll test the camera a lot more in my full review. So that's it for now for this very quick unboxing and overview of this Xperia E3. If you have any specific questions around this device, do post them in the YouTube comments. I'll try to include them in my review. Thanks for watching this video. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.